Greetings from the Salvation Army's National Office in Toronto. The month of May is a significant month for the Salvation Army, as our Red Shield fundraising campaign is now in full swing. Dollars raised from this campaign go directly to support a wide range of social programs the Salvation Army provides to Canadian families. This year, we have set a national goal of $3 million. Poverty continues to remain a major problem in Canada and is at the root of many of the social service issues the Salvation Army sees every day. From coast to coast, hundreds of thousands feel that they are beyond hope due to homelessness, social isolation, substance or spousal abuse, not having choices or basic needs such as food, clothing, housing, or even heating. As the largest non-governmental direct provider of social services in Canada, the Salvation Army works to combat poverty by rebuilding lives, sometimes literally from the ground up. The Salvation Army's goal is to give hope to as many marginalized and overlooked people in our communities as possible. Research shows that 5 million, or 1 in every 6 people in Canada, lives in poverty. Of this number, almost 800,000 are children. In 2007, more than 720,000 people in Canada used food banks. Approximately 1.5 million Canadians live in housing that is either unaffordable, overcrowded, substandard, or all three. Families live in poverty for a variety of reasons. Many are forced into homelessness because they lack income. Rent is too expensive. They battle with addictions and mental health issues, or they are unable to survive on disability benefits. For a 20-year-old named Guy, the Salvation Army sheltered in Iqaluit, on the edge of the Arctic Circle, was his only hope for warmth and refuge. Born and raised there, he was devastated when his grandparents, who he was living with, moved. In his own words, "I was 17 and had no one. My dad left the family when I was 14 and my mom had moved on. I bunked with friends, but that didn't last. I had few options, and I turned to the Salvation Army for help." Guy is employed in the construction industry, but doesn't have the funds for adequate housing. Salvation Army personnel are networking for Guy, who is on a waiting list for affordable housing. Again, in his own words, "I'm so grateful for the assistance, but it's going to be a tough move. People at the shelter are my only family." When poverty strikes the lives of parents, the children are always affected. Many go to school hungry. Children who haven't eaten breakfast have difficulty concentrating in school. They're lethargic, distracted, and often they disrupt the class. In Kenora, Ontario, there are hundreds of children arriving at school hungry. Every week, the Salvation Army delivers juice, cereal bars, and homemade muffins to 8 local schools. Teachers and volunteers are able to feed the hungry children every day. Every month, more than 3,000 children are given a healthy breakfast. Teachers are grateful for the feeding program. They note that the breakfast program actually improves attendance, and students are better able to thrive in the classroom. These are only snapshots of the Salvation Army's extensive work as it relates to poverty. Through our network of 500 units in 400 communities across Canada, the Army provides direct, compassionate, hands-on service to more than 1.5 million people each year, restoring hope and dignity to the most vulnerable in society. Last year, the Salvation Army in Canada provided 2.3 million meals to the hungry. A third of all shelter beds in Canada were provided by the Salvation Army. More than 900,000 family members we're given practical assistance. As the government relies increasingly on charities, the Salvation Army finds a heightened demand for its services, raising our dependency on private donations. The Salvation Army is here to meet people at their greatest point of need. And 88 cents of every dollar raised by the Salvation Army goes for direct charitable service. If you are able to contribute financially to the ongoing work of the Army, you can donate online at salvationarmy.ca. Call 1-800-SALVATION-ARMY, or respond directly to our mail appeal or door-to-door appeals. With grateful thanks to those who are able to support us, we continue to invest in the future of those living in poverty in our communities. On their behalf, I say thank you and God bless you.